Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. Our new gates are up and running. They are now fully operational. I've had to link a few pieces over here. So what I've done, I've actually added a few more check-in desks over here. All the automated kind. I've added a fair bit more of these guys over here, security. I still seem to find employed can't reach their job site. I still seem to find some problems from time to time. You should be able to reach your job site. You are right here. Attempted. So it's on floor 1. So really, why are you not reaching your job site? This really should be straightforward to get there, right? You should be there. You'd be able to get there fairly easily. So I do wonder sometimes kind of what happens if I do that. Do you find your way or not really? Doesn't seem to be the case. There's a few things that we still need to do. I've figured out we can spend absolutely ages in the game now with trying to detail some stuff. I'm going to add a bunch more janitors so that we can do that. I've had to open up a door over here because for some reason there's a fair and I don't quite know why this is. Where are you guys going? Where did you come from? Where are you going to? You are going over here. What? Oh no! That's not where you're going. That's just your bag. I'm trying to figure out where you're going. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. I've had to open this up because there was a ton of pathing failures that was occurring over here. So maybe it is about trying to do some shopping. Maybe that's the case, and maybe what we'll need to do is provide a spot over here somewhere where you can actually get an escalator to go up and down. Maybe that's what we'll need to do. I think so. I think maybe that can sort things out. Even though I honestly don't want people to be doing that. So if we do that, where do you go to? Up here? Yeah. So something like that is probably about appropriate. We can do something like that. We'll have to work it out and see if that is in fact something that we're gonna have to do. Anyway, I think the area is set up quite nicely. I figured out I can actually make these different colors, and so that's pretty cool. Made those all green. I've added this as the Air Strada lounge over here, so I can go ahead and provide the decoration as required. So let me grab my Air Strada piece right over there. Are they bigger? We can't get them any bigger. Anyway, what we'll do is I'll just kind of do something like that, so people know, oh, I'm entering the Air Strada lounge over here. It is the Air Strada lounge, right? Correct. So we can slowly start to connect some additional bits and pieces over here. So with our tweaked taxiways, I thought what I should do is I should probably extend this all the way through. So as soon as this guy goes through here, I'm going to pause the game for a second, and I'm going to run these taxiways through here, and we'll see. Maybe we'll have to tie in things a little bit differently. That's at least the idea. Okay, so now with that guy through there, I'm going to pause the game and we're going to go ahead and run it through. We're making a fair bit of money, so we don't have to worry too much about building taxiways anymore. So let's do that. I'm going to run it straight through here. This is the... So we'll do that. We'll run that straight through there, and we'll run that all the way up there. I think that's going to be just fine. We'll do a very similar piece over here, whereby we run this guy through there. No, I didn't initially want to do that, but anyway, that's gonna happen. We're gonna do this, and now the question is, are we gonna run that all the way through? And I think the answer is yes. I'll have to rejig that whole thing over there. And of course what we can do is we can try and expand this a little bit. So that's 5. If we make that 7, we can have the whole thing actually working similarly over here. So we'll have to rejig things a little bit over here. So let's quickly try and fix some of these pieces. So let's run Oh, it's occupied by some. Oh, yes, someone's actually trying to make a run for it this way. So let's continue to let the game actually run while we go and connect straight through there, all the way straight through here. Actually, this one probably needs to run like so, and like so, and like so. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of that. What I'll do is I'll get rid of these. Can't demolish this taxiway because it's currently being used. So anyway, that's kind of the idea. I'm going to try and we're going to clean this whole area up a little bit. Might clean a lot of this up actually. That one still needs to get out of there anyway. So what I'm going to need to check out is whether we want to maintain these or whether we want to run some of these down here instead. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to run this down here. So these guys, how wide are they? They don't need to be this wide, right? These are, but they'll probably need to be 5. So we'll go with 5 with them. So let me grab a taxiway right here. Now, if I do 5 wide like so, okay, so we can get the guy to come out, come down here, run this way. And then we didn't need all of this. We can just kind of run this one back up that way as 5. And then what we'll do is we'll disconnect this one. That's fine, we'll do that. We'll do that, 5 into there. We will have to get rid of this. This will now become 2-way, while this will become a 1-way that way, and of course this will be mediums. Oh, we could do, I'll have a look. We can maybe do a little bit of interesting stuff over here. This one will become 1-way that way. This one will become 1-way that way. That's fine. This one, okay, excellent. I'm tweaking these things again, even though we did it in the last episode. We'll do it this way. Just want to make sure we do the same thing. So this whole setup over here, so this guy will run that way to go up there, or anything like that. Okay, so this, I really want to get rid of this piece. So this piece is no longer required, so let's trim that out. Nope. And we'll trim this out like so. I'm going to connect this one up right over here actually. Now, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do that. We'll clear this out. And we will go up to about there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now I'm just going to quickly get all of this done. No, not that. Let's do this. Let's do that. So we just fix those sections through there. We'll have to fix these guys. I think that's pretty clear. Okay, so that's all fixed now. Oh, this one is no longer required, I believe. Yeah, this is no longer required. So let's clear this out. I don't need this anymore, and I am tempted to do some weird things over here to just fix that a little bit. This is going to be so much neater. Let's clear out some of these. This is running up that way. This is running up that way. I like it. I like it. We'll connect these up there. We'll clear that out over there. So that's all pretty good. I can certainly go ahead and now the question is, with regards to the stuff I'm trying to do over here, I don't think all of this is required. We can certainly try and rationalize that a little bit. This one comes down here. This one goes up that way. To be honest, we don't need all of that. We can just run these things together over here. I think that'll work, actually. Then we'll run this up here. This guy will tie off that way to go into this side. I like it, actually. I do like it. It's gonna be a bit more interesting. Let's fix this one. I think that's gonna be fine. We can go ahead and build all of that. We can go ahead and build all of that. So that's all fixed up. At the same time, I'm also going to try and get rid of this, but this is no longer going to be required through here. I'm going to, yeah, this is going to be much better. Let's much better. Let's do that. So if we say, this is 7 wide. We didn't actually need 7 wide. We could we run it like this? Could we potentially run it this way instead? And then just have this guy tie in over here. We'll clean it up. It'll be cleaned up quite nicely. I like that. That's going to be so much better. So let's do that. Let's fix this. And of course, what we'll do is we'll do that. Now I'm just going to remove that one. Move that one. We'll run this one up there. As soon as that guy's cleared it, we'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. Excellent. I think that is going to be much more useful. What we could also do is we could just run it straight through here. Well, let's clear up this. We don't need any of that. Do we need to do that, or can we just run it straight through here? I think we should just run it straight through there. Let's redo that little section as well. So we do all the way through there. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Actually, no. We need to tie that up to there, run it up there, get rid of this, get rid of that. This one will do this. We can certainly get rid of this. We no longer need to run this piece up here, over there. Excellent. Now this is going to be much cleaner, much cleaner. Let's trim that out. Let's get rid of all of this. And we'll get rid of all of that. All fixed, huh? So these guys around there. Oh, we need to get rid of an extra little line up here because that's too wide now. It's looking a little funky. But that is awesome. Look at that. Look at this. This is going to be really cool. That's so much better. Now we can actually start looking at maybe adding some remote stands and some of these things. But I'm not too keen on doing that just straight away. Now, what I also wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that we actually provide some additional connectivity through here. So let's say this, there's no need for that. Unless you want to go back up that way though. But this will be a one-way, so you won't. So you'll do that through there. This one will allow you to go in that way. This one will allow you to do to run down there and come in over this way. I'm almost tempted with some of these to make them two-way anyway. Let's have a look at that. So let's connect some of these up. So we'll connect that up. Okay, so now we've got some pretty decent connections going on over here. Now, what I want instead of doing these as no entries, let's make them arrival only. We'll set it as two-way, but it's arrival only. So if it's arrived, you will go in this way. And then on this side, we will do, this will be no large planes, and this will be departure, this will be departures only. That's what I'm keen on. Now, over here, what we'll do is this will become only small planes, and this will go departures only. There we go. Departures only that way for small and medium. Up here, this one is going to be arrivals only coming in on this side. You have the ability to go around this way. Not sure that's a requirement though. These I would like to run as one ways though. So if we go, how far back do we go? I've gone back a little further. So let's do about that spot over there. This is going to be a one way. Now, do you want to allow this one to go around this way? I'm going to come in here. We could get them to pop out and go that way. Well, it'll still do it, even if it's one way. Let's do that and go here and make this one a one way. Yeah, I like that. That is fine. What we'll do here is we'll just make sure that this is small only, so that they know that they can only small planes can go in there. We could, yeah, I mean, even only only medium planes should be going in here. Ooh, I need to trim back a little bit of this. Right, I'm going to trim that back. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is too wide. We'll do a bit of this. We'll do a bit of that. It's going to be just fine. Yeah, actually, I don't want you to do that. So what we'll do over here, so now that's a little far away. I do like actually the logic on the taxiways. Let's make that one two-way again. This one now becomes one-way right over here. What we'll do here is we'll make sure no larges go in, and we want arrivals only. Let's just do that. Arrivals only in here. And then we'll have departures only on this side. What I'll do is I'll 1, 2, 3. I'll trim that back. So that's fine. That's going to be fine. And over here we'll just say departures only then. Oh, any large ones in there, and this is going to be departures only. There we go. Something like that. I like it. So that's a little loop that's been created over here. That's pretty good. This goes in there. This is one way. I can do a few more one-way sections over here. So from a large perspective, we'll just make sure that this is one way into that direction. This is one way into that direction. One way this way. One way this way. Yeah, I think that's all good. So this one will run up this way and then go up there. Now the question is, should I kind of like the idea of this not being crooked this way. So what I'll do is I'll do that and I'll get rid of this. And what we'll do, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to structure not possible in this location. Really? What are we saying? Oh, it's part of this thing. So if we do this, yeah, I think that's okay. And then what we'll do is we'll demolish this section over here. So that becomes, yeah, I like that. I think that's fine. So if I don't think that one will run through there though. I mean, we can do even the large ones in there, really, but the large ones should actually be able to, you know what, trim that back. And what we'll do, we'll even trim this back. And what we'll make the small guys only come in here. Let's do this. This is not good. It's actually just this one and like that. There we go. And we'll trim back this one over here and we'll trim back that one over there. And then what this means is these guys will only be for the small planes, and then the mediums can run here. The mediums should be able to run in this. This looks much neater. Much neater. So let's have a quick look at this thing. And we'll just make it... so only the small planes go through that way. I don't think we need to do this because it's a one-way, but I'm comfortable that we make only small through this section, just to make sure everybody knows. So only small planes run up here. That looks all pretty good. I like it. It looks really good. These guys are sharing a piece of taxiway over here. Even this, I feel, might be a little bit too wide. You don't actually need it that wide. But it's looking pretty good now. Now, that is a bit of a taxiway, isn't it? So now we can actually connect all of these guys together. Now, what I will find interesting is we're only allowing these guys. I'm quite happy for us to do small but no GA. Yeah, we can do small over here. I'm comfortable with that. That's going to be only small. We can't do anything larger. What is this? Takeoff mode is going to be, yeah, no. Takeoff mode is going to be like that. And then this guy can also do mediums. That should be just fine. We can do mediums as well. So mediums should be able to drop in here. Now, what I want to do here is, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is going to be, departures only. So departures will go in there. This one. Where did you come? Oh, you're coming back from that side. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be departures only. This is going to probably be arrivals only. Yeah, arrivals only in there. Departures only in here. This, I don't need to make this one way. I'll make this two-way again, and what we'll say is this is going to be arrivals only as you come in here. Arrivals. Arrivals. Okay. Actually, departures. So this one will still be able to run through there, but this is going to be a departures only little... to be honest, no. This one will have to be arrivals and departures. Okay, so that's not quite going to work. This, I've made a bit of a one-way situation here. I want to remove some of these one-ways just to see if that works a little bit better. So let's do that. These will still all be one-way. These will all be one way still. These will all be one way to the other side. Like so. Actually, this needs to be this way. And then what I'll do is I'll do that, and everybody can be running. Everybody can run through here. We don't mind. There we go. So that's pretty much what we're doing. With that in mind. This one should probably then still also be one way. Arrival only in this way. We'll see how all of this works and fits together, but I'm quite comfortable. Let's say we can speed things up a little bit and see if that works, helps us out at all. But I'm liking this setup actually. What is this? This is arrival only. So arrivals are coming in here. Oh, it's going out that way to depart? Okay, now let's see. Now there's a setting here in operations where we're going to say distribute evenly, always fetch nearest... hang on. Distribute evenly among available runways. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one we want. Now this taxiway is starting to look way cooler. Look at all of these planes using taxiways. This is pretty good. I like that. This section is a little weird. Are you going to go out that way? Yes, you are in fact going to go out that way. Okay, so that's pretty good. This one over here, I think we should see more medium flights coming in that way. This is GA. I'm going to get rid of this. This doesn't actually need to work, so I can get rid of all of this. There's no requirement for any of that. I believe, no requirement. So it's a bit of a cleanup episode, this one. Just getting everything nice and tidy. Certainly going to go ahead and upgrade a lot of this. No, don't do any of that. Let's upgrade some of our stuff in here now that we're losing the light. So let's do that. Upgrade this. Upgrade all the way over there. That's fine. We're not actually using any of this. And this one, I believe we can just go ahead and add some of this stuff, this asphalt underneath this one. I think that should be fine. There we go. So we've got a little parking spot right over there. All of this is kind of working. Ooh. No. No, you should not be going down here. This is departure only, please. I believe if I do that as departure only, interesting. Nice, so now we've got multiple runway usage. Yeah, I'm not sure the little guy is going to do its thing over here. But anyway, that parking... Oh, you're waiting for this guy? Really? And I'm assuming some of you will actually peel off. Excellent, look at that. Nice and balanced. Lots of planes being using the different ones. I like the new operation. The operation is actually quite cool now. I like the taxiway setup that we've got going on over there. I doubt we've got any clipping going on. Look at this. No clipping with the road whatsoever. This one has got a pretty big wingspan. Nice, that works quite nice. This guy's gonna wait over there, come around this way. Excellent, I like it. I like it. Oh, this is medium only, medium and small though. Medium and small, don't stop. We'll have to sort out some efficiency pieces later. But look at that, guys. I love it. And all of that, after paying for all of that, we still have a fair bit of money left. And money is still growing quite rapidly over here. Look, our runways are now properly used over here. Oh, we've got a medium flight over here. Excellent. I like it. I like the fact that we're making use of a medium flight on this side. This one, I would like, if I allow mediums on all of this, I'm going to swap this one over to domestic at some point. In the future, we'll have to do that. I'm very keen on sorting that out. How many? We're pretty full up on some of these. The only thing I didn't like is this one running through here. I would like you to go up there and run through that way instead. This is arrivals only. Yes, so you should be able to do that. I don't like you running through here. That's the one piece that I'm not a big fan of. But the rest of this working like a charm. And now we're evenly distributing amongst these guys. That's not good. Amongst the runways. Excellent. I do like it. These guys waiting for one another. Really cool. Where are you going? Oh, you were coming. Oh, see, I don't like that. You know what we can do? If I put departures only in here, that's gonna do the trick. This is departures only, guys. So now, I believe that will fix it. Arrivals and departures in here. That's arrivals only. This is departures only. I believe that'll fix it. I'm going to have a quick look to see if one of these guys leaves and another one comes in. I believe we won't see, we'll see this guy go up there. I think that's going to be awesome. Now our pathing is going to look really spectacular. Yeah, look at this. This guy is coming in. This guy over here is coming in. Excellent. That's exactly right. It's quite a taxi all the way over there, but I like it. We're properly using all of the runways we have available, and I'm really liking it. Oh, what we probably need now is we need a little something to allow the small guys to get off a little earlier. So where can you get the small guys off? Let's quickly assess. If I go and try and do something like this, right? How far in? About 220. Let's do about 220 over here. So if we should be able to do it right over here somewhere. Let's do that. Let's get an extra runway exit over here. Runway exit, we're using these guys. So if we do a runway exit, oh crap. Is that an in? Oh no, we want a medium one, right? Medium runway ramp. That's not the right one. It's this one. Approximately here, I believe, should be okay. Let's tie that one in there. This one will be no entry that way. We'll do something like that, and we'll tie this in. So I believe this one will allow the run through there now. What is going on here? Okay, you are in fact doing your thing. I'm very keen to see a small plane come in here and see if they will pop out. I believe it will work. I want to see if that works. So that's an added optimization that we've done over there. That's the medium one coming in. That's another medium one coming in. I want to see a small plane coming in. Come on. Another small plane coming in over here, please. Let's quickly see that. That's another medium. There's a small one. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. That's exactly the spot. That's exactly the spot we wanted. Now we will also be able to do the same thing for mediums. So mediums will come up about all the way over there. So let's quickly finalize that. Then I believe we've kind of done the entire stretch of things. So I think something like that, like 360 should do the trick over here. So if we run about probably not that much, probably up to here about. That's all we're going to need, I think. Let's quickly find that, the medium one. Probably about there somewhere. What's this one? So if I do that, oh, we can't connect to the big guy. We need this one to connect to the big guy in order to make that work. So if I do, I think that is quite useful actually. So we'll go in there, right? And we'll tie these two together. Excellent, that's awesome. That's awesome. We'll tie that in, and what we'll say is, buddies, this is a out in that direction only kind of thing. So we'll get the medium guys off of here. Now, this is actually both directions, and that's both directions too. So that will work quite nicely. That'll work quite nicely. I just want to see this in action quickly. That's a big one. It's going back all the way up there. That's another big one. It might be a little close to this one. I might move that one over a little bit so it's closer to this one. So it's not as close to this runway. I'm worried it's a little close to this runway. Oh, it's not going to get off. Oh, crap. I honestly hoped that there's going to be enough room to get off over here somewhere. Oh, it's just not the right spot. Okay, I'm going to move it. Oh, it would have worked out so nicely if that was the case. Let's move it down just a tad. So somewhere over here it'll have to be then. I'm kind of wondering if this will work. Okay, so let's do that for now. We'll tie that in. This will be out only, and we'll tie this in over here while we disconnect that. Just want to see if we can get it to work, but I'm worried it's a little close to it. That's the big guy. Yeah, I think we need to push this out a little. Come on, medium. Want a medium to land? Excellent. So that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I'm going to quickly move it a little bit this way. Okay, we need to bear in mind that we need at least a 5 gap from that side. So that's kind of the plan, right? We've got a 5 gap here. And then we'll do our 7 up here. That's kind of the idea. Seven up there and 7 up all the way up here. Tie this one in there, and that's the idea. Now we'll run it, so we'll move it away a little bit over here. So I'm certainly thinking we run 5 through here, right? Oh, that's a 7. That's fine. We'll run the 7 through there. Now let's see. So we'll run this guy up here, up that way. We'll tie those together. We'll tie this one down here. I think that's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. We'll disconnect this so that we have the ability to move that around. Okay, now we'll disconnect that one. That's okay. We want to disconnect all of this. Awesome. Now we can get rid of some of this. We'll disconnect all of that. We'll want to run this guy up here. Okay. And then we'll... Oh, someone's coming this way. Bit of waiting going on here. Okay, can we now start disconnecting these, please? Let's quickly see, please. Let's disconnect it. Nice. Do that actually works. Anyway, but it might not be. Let's just make sure to connect it up through there. Okay, there we go. So we've got this one a little bit further away, which I think is better because it was a little tight. I think too close to the main runway over here. I'd rather we get it a little further away. Run that through there, run that through there. Excellent. What's going on here? Oh, I've added too much. I've done too much. Let's just put that a little bit back in there again. Come on. Just squeeze this back. I don't know how I did that. Did I really mess the whole thing up? Anyway, there we go. Now it's all put back. I like it. That really works. Now, what we'll do over here is we'll just quickly fix this. So this is then arrivals only, please. That really doesn't matter what that is. This is arrivals only over here. That's departures. This is both. That's fine. I think that's exactly right. Now it looks better. This guy can go around, run up that way. Excellent. I think that makes more sense. And there's a little bit of room to store. Similarly, I mean, this guy, there's not a lot happening over here, so that's okay. That's okay. Of course, what we could do is we could run it over here, but I think this is fine. That's just fine. That's fine. Guys, okay, that is our new taxiway setup. It's all kind of working. We're balancing between our runways. I like the new taxiway. The new taxiway is absolutely awesome. I like it. I like it. So our gates are open and operational. Our taxiways are up and running. It's been a bit of a longer episode, but I like the fact that we now have a very solid system going on over here. Very solid. I do like the fact that some of these are tying up so nicely with the others. I don't mind that one that looping through there. It could have looped through there, but I think the way it's set up at the moment is pretty good. Lots of room. We could see about maybe doing some other stands in here, remote stands in here, remote stands in here, remote stands over here or over there. Probably over here, over there, and over there, or hangers. Hangers at least, something like that. We'll have to see. There's a few pieces that we still need to optimize in terms of efficiency, but it's running a pretty decent airport at the moment, I think. Excellent. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Tell me what you think of the new taxiway operation. I'll zoom it out a little bit so you can have a final quick look of it, but I like it. Personally, I like it. It works pretty well. See you next time. Bye-bye.